Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Esli from Inky the Brain, and today I have a look at my ridiculous stack of planners. These are mostly journals though, but I am going to get into all of that. I'm going to give you all details on these covers and the journals slash planners that are inside them. Some of these are things I'm using this year. Some of these are things that are going to be used next year as well. Some are just like the replacement, so that's why there's so many. If you hear that weird sound in the background, I apologize. Luis is working on one of his airplanes. Luis is my fiance. His office is like the bedroom right next door to my room here, and so I can hear him, like, you know, you can hear like all the beeps and random things or whatever he's building. He's working on an airplane right now, so anyway, so that, apologize for that, but yeah, I can't wait to share what all of this is, and I also need y'all's help. So I haven't decided on one planner that I'm going to be using next year, so I need y'all's help with that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started because this is a lot to go through. Alright y'all, so I moved everything over to the side so we can go ahead and start it one by one. Now I will say some of these I have already done videos of, like detailed flips of them, so I'm going to go ahead and put a link up above whenever I have something in depth regarding that journal or planner. That way, you know, it's not like this isn't going to take forever or even longer, I guess. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So the first one I have here is my creative journal. I call this my creative journal. People call it junk journaling, smash book journaling. I don't know what this really falls into, but this is an A6 Hobonichi. I have, this cover is from Hobonichi. I don't remember the name of it. It is from, I think it's from like 2017 or 2018. It's an older one. And then this plastic that's kind of all beat up is the cover on cover. This material is kind of like vinyl-y, so I'm not really careful with this. This, I like, whenever I'm painting in here, I leave this on, so it's not, you know, like it's all stained and things, and it doesn't really bother me. So my replacement is actually going to be, it's technically the same thing, it's just in a different layout. So this is an A6 Hobonichi. This is the English version. This is a full year, so the entire year is in here, like from January through December. I only started junk journaling or creative journaling recently, so this is starting in October. And then I did like a few extra random pages just because I've been playing around with things. But so this is really only maybe like 6-7 weeks worth, and you can see how huge it's gotten already. So I really don't think that I could possibly do what I do in here like for a whole entire year. So I got the avec version. The avec just means that it's, you know, it's a couple. I read that somewhere. I don't know if it's true, but I read that avec means couple, as in like, you know, like a human couple, like a pair, you know, like they're each other's lovers. I don't know if that's true or not, but I thought that was really cute. So it's like a little couple. So this is, again, the A6 Hobonichi, but this is just the avec, which means that this has January through June in this little booklet, and then this has July through December in this little booklet. So I think that'll be a lot easier on my whole journaling process here, because this is obviously like huge. So I put papers in here. I put a lot of like things that flip in and out. I have done an entire flip of this if you want to see. I mean, like, things just go and go and go, and there's pictures, and there's, you know, this is like my little happy place. I've really enjoyed doing this, and it's something I definitely want to keep doing in 2020. So that is that, and I don't have another cover for this, like I mentioned, because I'm just gonna slip this out of here and then just use like this same cover because it's already all, you know, kind of inked up and things. So that is journal number 1 and its replacement. Next I have, let's see, I'm gonna talk about this one. So this one I've also done kind of a detailed video in. I'll link that up above. But here is its replacement. I have 2 covers because I have problems and I like to buy covers, but like it's not like I'm gonna like leave this up in the shelf in this cover and never use this cover again. No, like I'll swap it back and forth, probably use this like for spring and summer and then go back to this in the fall, things like that. So I just, you know, I just like having the different covers. But this is again another A6 Hobonichi Techo. So this is the exact same book that you saw in that other one. As you can see, this one's obviously not as chunky because I don't do any stickering in this at all. This is just a health journal. I'm not going to open this. I do have a video on this. There's a lot of personal, sensitive to me information in here. But it's basically where I'm like on a weight loss journey. So I'm tracking weight. I'm also tracking anxiety, energy, the hours I sleep, the food I eat, the calories I eat, the carbs that I eat. A lot goes into this. This is with me all day, every day. And I love having this. And I have to have this kind of for my own reasons as well as actual medical reasons that I need to track some things. So that is just going to be replaced with it, same exact thing. It works perfectly for me. I want to change nothing about this. Only thing different is this is the, I think it's called the Stife. It's the one with the little bear. I just thought the bear was so cute. I mean, the inside is the same. I'm pretty sure there's like nothing else that's different. It's just like a limited edition. The Hobonichi typically has this little like key thing, which is also really cute. But yeah, I like this because it's all set up for you to use, you know, like day on one page. It has, in the beginning, it has a full like monthly version, and then it also has this little thing where it's, some people use it as like a, you know, perpetual calendar type thing. This is where I personally track my weight. Again, there's like a detailed video about that. But yeah, this is staying the same. I love this setup. I absolutely love this journal. So again, this is like health, wellness journal. And this is definitely sticking around for 2020. All right, so next thing I have is this one here. Oh, I didn't mention, I'm so sorry, let me just bring these back. This is a Foxy Fix Spiced Turmeric, the perfect fit cover for the A6 Hobonichi. This is a Foxy Fix Sugar Mochi. I know that might not make sense to everybody when Foxy Fix is the brand. The next word is the type of leather. So sugar is the type of leather, spice is the type of leather for this one. That's how Foxy Fix sets up their, like, you know, their planners or their covers. And then the last word would be the color. So turmeric is this color, mochi is this color. So I hope that that makes sense. And with Foxy Fix, again, if you're not familiar, you get to like pick the color of the stitching on the side, you get to pick the color of the elastic, and then you get to have something embossed. So for this, I picked a little bird, and then I wanted it white, and I wanted white elastic, white stitching. This one, I didn't actually pick anything on this because this was part of a mystery sale, and a mystery sale just means you get it half off, but you have no idea what you're gonna get. You just pick the size, and then they will send you whatever they have, basically. And it's perfect. I love this cover. I would have bought this exact cover. So yeah, I got that on the last mystery sale. This is also a mystery sale. This is again, Foxy Fix. The leather on this is called Lush. It's a really, really like soft, squishy leather. And I cannot remember the name of the color. I will write that in here. This was also part of a mystery sale. This has a dark brown elastic, dark brown stitching, and a rose gold fox and pip bow on the front here, nothing on the spine. This is my meal planner. I do also have a detailed video. I will link that up above. I don't have a replacement for this one yet because I don't need a replacement right now. Sorry, there's like coupons in here. This is what I take with me to the grocery store. Sorry, it's like all wonky. More coupons. That's probably expired. Yeah, it's expired. But this is what I use as a meal planner. So I will write our dinners. I will write what I need to get at the grocery store. Some days I don't need to grab anything. But you know, this is how I track my meals. I have done, like I said, an in-depth on this. And then one thing I actually didn't mention in that video is in the back pages here, I write down, like if I have a shopping list that's extra. For example, we had to make an extra trip to the grocery store because it was my fiance's birthday and his family was coming into town. So, you know, I will do like extra lists in the back, or I will write down recipes. Like I made stuffed bell peppers, and then I write down the total calories and the carbs. So this is where I do like all of my math. It just makes it easy for me to have it, you know, visible and accessible for whenever I make that meal again. I know exactly how many calories, how many carbs I'm eating, because that's something I'm tracking. So obviously that might not be a thing for everybody. But yeah, the reason I have not bought a replacement for this is because this is actually one that I purchased, like it's like the spring release. So this goes all the way through March. Yeah, end of March, beginning of April. So I still have a good 4.5-ish more months to go with this, and I don't need a replacement just yet. But this is definitely something that's sticking around into 2020. I don't know if once, you know, March rolls around, if I'm going to be doing something different, but for now, definitely still working. I love it. It's compact. It's easy to take to the grocery store with me. It lays flat, so I will lay it like on top of my purse or something in the grocery cart, and it just works perfectly. All right, next thing is, this is a Clever Fox planner. I again have a video on a flip through of this. I'm not going to show you. I just accidentally flipped to a page that was used, so sorry. Let me open a different page. The reason I just started doing this, but basically we're tracking all of our expenses. We're attempting to budget. We are both really, really bad at budgeting, and we both like to buy things. We both are very, very into our hobbies, as you can see. We both, like, I love planners and journals and anything crafty related, and he loves building airplanes and boats, and not not model airplanes, like he flies them, not like they're RC, that's remote control airplanes and drones and boats. And so because we're both super into our hobbies, we both spend a lot of money on our hobbies, but we have decided that we needed to buckle down. We're getting married next year, so we have a lot to save for, and we have a lot to kind of budget for. So because of that, we started using this. It's working out great for us. I will give y'all kind of a little quick flip of this. These are like the main pages. It has a calendar here. Here is where I'm writing like our paydays and our like bill due dates, and then I have here like a breakdown of the actual bills. And then we have been writing down, like we sit down every single night and have been writing down every single thing that comes out of our bank account. That way we can tally up at the end of the month, hey, this month we spent this much on fast food, we should cut down on that, or whatever it may be. But it's working so far, something that we hope to keep doing into 2020. If it changes, I will update y'all, but this is something that's definitely sticking around. All right, next thing is something new for me for next year. This is another Foxy Fix cover. This is the Sugar Leather in the grapefruit color. I have, I think it's white, white elastic, white stitching. I personally really like the contrast of the white. That's why most of my planners you will see will have like the white stitching. I know these things can get dirty, but you can replace these, like you can buy a replacement for them, and these are super easy to change out. Like you literally can just pull this through, so I don't really worry about these getting dingy. Like this one already has a stain on it, and it doesn't really bother me. This has the little trailing stars on the side. It's holographic foiled, and this is something new because it's not something I've done before in this type of planner. So let me go ahead and show y'all what I have in here. I have another Hobonichi Weeks. I don't think I mentioned, but this is the same planner that my meal planner is in. This is a Hobonichi Weeks. This is in the shell pink color, so it's like a really light pink. I know it's hard to tell because of the glare, because I do have a plastic cover on this as well, just to keep it protected. But this is the same layout as my meal planner. So as you can see here, these are the days of the week on this side. So you have a little like horizontal space, and then you have this blank space on the side, and it goes like that for the whole year. So this one actually starts next week. So I'm so excited to be, because I'm gonna be like getting into this already. And it's so perfect that it starts on the week of Thanksgiving, because I'm actually using this as mainly a gratitude journal, but also just a journal, like a writing, you know, getting thoughts and emotions out of me journal. I've been journaling like just, you know, like I don't write in it every day. Like I've never been an everyday journaler. But I have been, you know, sometimes I just need to get words out, and sometimes I can write on for pages and pages and pages, and other times I just write a little blurb, you know, things like that. So what my kind of want to do with this is on the side here where we have like a little daily spot, I want to just put like 3 little dots, so 3 gratitude points basically per day. I do want to do that every day. I have done gratitude journals in the past. I do think that they're really helpful, but I have gotten out of the habit in probably for the last year or so. I've like done it on and off. So I want to get into it again daily. And then my plan is to write, like to actually journal on this side, like I said. And I got the mega size, which just means that a big chunk of this is all notes pages. So this is all notes pages. This is the actual like planner part that I'm going to be using as a journal. But do you see like the difference? Like you get tons of notes pages with the mega. So what I'm going to do is, if I'm just having one of those times where I just want to write and it's like a lot longer than this, then I will put continued on page, and then I'm going to number these pages in the back. That way I have all that extra space. I'm still doing my gratitude here, and then because they're here together, I remember like, hey, like don't leave this blank, write a little bit this week. You know, even if I like I said, don't feel like writing daily, I can maybe sit down one of the nights of the week or whenever I just need to write and use it that day. So I really like this. I'm so excited to use this. I'm like super, super excited about this. I think this will be a good kind of new addition to the journaling pack here. All right, and then next I have, this is another Foxy Fix. Can you tell I have a problem? This is a Boss Babe is the leather, and I cannot remember Moonlight. I can't remember. I'll write it on the screen again. This is an A6 size, like a TN style. All the other ones I've shown you, they don't have strings inside of them. Like these have, you know, these have strings. The other ones are just perfect fit covers, so you just slide like the little booklet into them. This is my, it's not a journal. I don't really think it's a planner either, but it's where Luis and I, oh, this by the way has like a broken string, so it just sticks out. I'll just like tuck it in randomly, try to keep it from going everywhere. But these are little booklets that on Etsy. I will link the shop below. They are like, I got them somewhere, it's like international, but they came pretty fast, and I just really like the quality of these, so I just kept buying them. But the vinyls themselves I made myself with my silhouette. The image I got randomly, like on Etsy, no, not Etsy, Pinterest, I think, and then I just turned it into a vinyl. Like this isn't something, this I made because I sell this little icon, not in vinyl form, but like as a sticker, so I just, you know, put day trips. There's another image I got off of Pinterest. There's another image I got off of Pinterest. This took forever to make. It was awful. But it looks so cool, so I love it. So this is where I write down things we want to go to or do. As you can see, it's not very complete. It's just like chicken scratch for the most part. But I will write down like things I want to do in the area, things that are day trips. Like if it's a day trip, you know, we want to go to this place. It's 2 hours, 49 minutes away, according to Google. It's, you know, $20 per person. And then like once we actually decide we're going to go there, I'll obviously like write more details about that trip. So this is just like where I track things we want to do. So I know this is probably kind of weird, I don't know. So we have it separated into San Antonio. So this is just, we live in San Antonio, so this is just local things in the area, restaurants, you know, events, places, whatever it may be goes in here. This one that says day trips, sorry, that's like really bugging me. That's like, just hang out, hello, go in there, go away. Oh my goodness, there you go. And then the other one popped out. Oh well. So this is day trip. So we consider a day trip anything that's under 3 hours one way. So we are willing to drive 6 hours a day to go somewhere, and that's what we consider a day trip. Like, that's our cutoff. So that is here. These are things that are in Texas, but are more than 3 hours away. I have a list of things that we want to do here. And then these are things outside of Texas. So anywhere in the United States, things we want to do, go visit at some point. And then this book is actually just kind of randomly in here. I will link this down below if you're in Texas, probably a cool thing to have. It's just a little book that has like random information of different local kind of cafe style restaurants. And I saw it randomly in a shop, like some little, you know, little store somewhere, I think in like Fredericksburg or something when we were visiting. And I regretted not getting it, and I had taken a picture of it because I really liked the cover. I thought the artwork was really cool. And then I came home, I looked for it on Amazon, and of course they had it there, so I ordered it, and I really think it's cute. So I'll link it if, like I said, if you're in Texas or maybe visiting Texas, that might be something for you to have. So yeah, this doesn't really go with me anywhere. It just sits around. We write in it, like by we I mean mostly me, and Luis will just be like sitting near me or something. But we just update it every once in a while and kind of talk about things we want to do. And you know, I think it's just a good place to have, or a good thing to have, because a lot of times we'll end up saying like, well, what do you want to do this weekend, or where do you want to go, and you know, this is all that information. It's all contained in here. So that is definitely sticking around. It's something we've had for, I don't know, a couple of months, maybe a few months, and you know, it's working okay. We don't update it too much, but it's working. All right, next thing I have here is my print impression weeks. This is another Foxy Fix cover. This also came from a mystery sale, so I'm not 100% sure on the leather of this, but I do know it's a spice leather. The spice leather is my favorite leather because it's just like soft and squishy and slick, and I don't know, I just love it. And this, I can't remember the shop, but I will link it down below. It's just something, you know, a little swag thing that I got for it for fall. This is my current everyday planner. So this is my sticker every day. This is where I write down my plans, my to-dos. This is this week. So this is like what I look at every single day. This is where things are gonna get difficult, y'all. So this is what I'm gonna be using as my everyday planner. I'm hoping to not do very much stickering in here other than like icon type stickers, but that could probably change because I might design kits for this because I have problems with stickers, obviously. But my problem is that now I'm going to be using, this is a Hobonichi cousin. I will get into this in a moment. But I need a memory planner. By need, I don't mean actually need, but you know what I mean. I want a memory planner where I can put my stickers and all my cool icons and all my washi and all my decorative things. And I don't know what to do. I love this size. This size is so perfect. It's small enough that I can do memory planning in without feeling like overwhelmed that I need to write like every single thing. But it's big enough that I can use my Erin Condren size kits, which is important to me because I have a lot of them. My concern, I guess, with this is the bulk. I have been in this probably not like completely, but slightly on and off since maybe August. So August, September, October. It's only really been like 3 months, and I probably have like not planned maybe a couple of weeks, and it's already super chunky. So a whole year in this, like I feel like it's just gonna be, you know, huge. Now I'm thinking, I mean, if I'm doing how I've been doing, where it's like a spread on, you know, 2 pages or 4 pages, then this would only last me 6 months. So, you know, maybe it wouldn't be as bad. I don't know. I'm really, really conflicted, y'all. My other option would be to use good old EC. Y'all have seen this. I already have this for 2020. I bought it when it first released. I always buy them when they release because I have a sticker shop, so I need to make sure nothing like size-wise has changed and things like that. But I don't know. I just feel like this is a lot of space, and I feel... I don't know. I'm so conflicted, you guys. Like, so conflicted. So let me know what y'all, like, if any of y'all are switching planners, if you are staying in an Erin Condren. Now, mind you, this would just be for memory keeping. So either I'm going to be memory keeping. I don't think I mentioned the planner in here is a print impression weeks. Either I'm going to be memory keeping in a print impression weeks, so this style of planner, or I'm going to be memory keeping in an Erin Condren. I cannot decide, and I only have like a month to go, but I need to make up my mind, and I really truly can't. Looking at an Erin Condren overwhelms me right now, and I don't know why. I've been in an Erin Condren since 2013, and then for like this year, I like was in my Erin Condren for maybe like 2-3 months out of the whole year, and I just kept falling away from it, and I don't know. I don't know. I really, really don't know what to do about this. But this is current planner. I don't know if this is going to stick around next year because it might be a memory keeping thing in my EC. I just don't know. So these going over here, maybe pile to both of them. I love the print impression weeks, y'all. I love that planner. So it just makes it even more difficult. Okay. Now for this bad boy, y'all. This is Henry the Hobonichi. This is another Foxy Fix cover. This is, again, the Spice Leather in the Himalayan Salt color. I have a rose gold butterfly embossed on it. They have 2 different style butterflies. This is like the geometric one or something. I don't remember the official name, but I just love this butterfly so much. I think it's so pretty. And this is the Hobonichi cousin. So sorry about the glare, y'all. I have a plastic cover on it. This is just like a sticky note from Simply Gilded. I just put it inside the plastic, just, you know, for a little decorative touch. But this is going to be my everyday planner. I have already started writing in this just to get things kind of prepped. I will give you all a little like flip of it, but I am going to do a detailed one of this. I haven't filmed that yet, but by the time you're watching this video, that will be up, so I'll link that up above. But this has kind of year at a glance. It has this section again, which some people use as like a perpetual planner or daily log. I've seen a lot of videos of people that use this planner as a bullet journal. So they'll use the front of it, which is like a week style. Do you see how these are weekly columns? Let me zoom y'all in. And then this has the time. And what's great about this is it starts at 5 a.m. and goes all the way to 4 a.m. So you get actually 24 hours, which is basically, I don't think I've seen in any other planner. So you get the weekly layout, and then you get a day on one page layout. So I've seen a lot of people where they use this like as their weekly planner, but then they'll do like collections on these pages. So bullet journal, like to-do list, whatever it may be. And then they use this page as an index. So if they did like, you know, books to read, if they wrote that March 25th, then they will go March 25th and put, you know, books to read here. So it's, you know, an index basically. But I just thought that was such a neat idea. I'm not going to be using it that way. I'm actually going to be using this as a tracker, but again, you'll have seen details in that video. I am trying out a color coding system. This was like my test page because it's December. I kind of already changed some of the things I'm doing with the color coding, but as you can see, some of my December plans here. And then the reason I wanted this is because I need a weekly layout. I know that about myself, and I prefer vertical layouts. I don't like horizontal layouts. I really like seeing my day in an hourly format. It makes me more productive when I say, you know, you need to do this on this time and this time. I like the structure that gives my day. As someone that's self-employed, I work from home, I just have my Etsy shop. It works. This makes me more productive. But I also love just making lists, like to-do lists. So my goal is to use this as like my weekly planner, but then on the daily pages just have nothing but a running to-do list. And it's something I already do. I currently use either a little piece of paper, like little notebooks that I make for myself, or sometimes I have like an Erin Condren, just like a notebook, and I will write down my to-do list. Everything that doesn't get done just gets put on the next day's to-do list, and I just highlight what does get done. It's easy, it's simple, it makes me the most productive, I feel like. So that is how I'm planning to use this. I have done some modifications and other things in the back here, but again, I would have already shown you that in a different video. So this is going to be my main everyday, like, ride and die kind of planner for the year, and I'm really, really excited about it. Everything else I showed you is basically journaling, so I'm excited. I feel like I'm like set up really well. Let me know what y'all are going to be doing. Let me know if you're still in Erin Condren, if you started in Erin Condren, if you're bullet journaling, if you're in a Hobonichi. I know the Hobonichi Weeks is super, super popular right now. That layout just doesn't work for my brain. I cannot plan horizontally. I tried it. It just did not work for me. But I love using the Hobonichi Weeks for a lot of other things, like you saw. So, you know, I love this paper. I love the Hobonichi paper. It's wonderful. So that is going to be it for this video, y'all. That is all my journals, all my planners, what I'm doing now, what I'm going to be doing next year. And let me know, please let me know what you think I should do about the memory planner. Should I stick to a print impression, or should I, y'all, I'm over here having a planner crisis and my camera decides that it's done with me and it heat up and turned off, and I was asking y'all for help. Let me know what you think I should do. Let me know what y'all are doing. Should I stick into the impression week? Should I just memory keep in my Erin Condren? I don't know. Let me know what y'all think, and let me know what y'all are doing. Let me know about y'all's journals. I would love to know like what type of journals y'all use. That's really interesting to me, and because, you know, I could always be looking for another journal. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around with me. Make sure to check out those other videos that I linked in case you're wanting a little bit more detail on my planners and journals. And I will talk to y'all very, very soon. Bye, everyone.